Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Chicago Bears. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A first carry now for Thompson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 29.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Hand off to Thompson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And Eifert has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good.
That one goes for 24 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, Charlie. 53 to Mike. 53, check 53. You don't want none.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And now it's 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Bears take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
At the 28-yard line.
Out out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
A gain of 11.
A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
On 1st down, Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Tariq Cohen, the ball carrier.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The shotgun is Trubisky. Flush to his right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. Accelerating, and off he goes. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. They'll hand to Armstead. Roquan Smith, the Bears' leading tackler last season, makes the stop.
On the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the
throwing on 2nd and 8. Minshew. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. Touchdown, Jaguars. Josh Oliver, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
Oh, yeah.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after, either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team, I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
47 is the mic. 47 is the mic. Check out.
On the give, this is Cohen. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
No gain.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They go play action with Trubisky. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And the Bears.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind. And this time, they get it to him the more conventional way. And it's much more successful as well.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On the handoff, it's Cohen. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Chicago.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
They'll run forward to Tariq Cohen. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Touchdown,
Tariq Cohen. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
21-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Minshew and connecting here with DJ Shark. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
A 13-yard gain brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, it's Thompson. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 42.
This is Thompson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Defense, let's go. 59, recon, 152 fighter. I got it. Shoot. Under 10, under 10, 10.
And they go jet sweep. Here's Sanu. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Mike, 53, Mike. You better be a
A handoff here to Ogunbowale. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 2nd down, Armstead. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
You use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They toss it to Thompson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Minshew. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Credit that sack to Robert Quinn. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags.
Let's go, let's move. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. 3 buds. Go.
Now Minshew. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points. Not quite the end.